Joining me now for more on the car makers is Peter McGuire, and he is a market strategist, and he's based in Australia. Joins us now in our Singapore studios. Peter, great to have you back on the program.
Thank you very much,
Well, first
Rico.
of all, what are the reasons why we're seeing some dire numbers from Nissan?
You know, one of the major reasons was Carlos Ghosn's strategy. It was aggressive push to the upside as far as low margin and take markets by storm. And it just hasn't worked, because what has happened is there's been very, very poor profit growth, and you've got very poor resale value. So now it's a turnaround strategy.
That's why we're seeing sales numbers slump in the United States and in Europe, and their biggest market so far is China.
Absolutely. You know, there's a poor alliance that they've got to go in a recovery phase to try and rebuild that relationship with Renault in Europe, and you're looking at the Chinese market now as trying to be a savior. It's going to be a tough time ahead.
So what is the strategy now of Hiroto Saikawa, the new CEO of Nissan? It's basically cutting down.
Cut the headcount and rebuild as far as brand awareness and brand integrity. And that seems to be the real board initiative pushing forward. Take out the old and push in a new strategy. And many companies have to go through that turnaround.
And hopefully we'll see that turnaround, as you mentioned, over the next financial year. What about Tesla and Ford? Why are we also seeing these poor numbers? Are people buying less cars?
Well, maybe they are buying less cars. That seems to be the major factor. You know, some of these cars are at really record lows as far as margin. Ford's really produced quite good numbers coming forward if you really examine them from their pickup department. You know, those pickup trucks in the States are big high margin vehicles. Tesla, you know, their shares are well down from, you know, about 38% down from August last year. So they're really under the whip. The shorts have really tried to hammer that stock to the downside, and it's been very evident.
It looks like all these car makers are seeing slowdowns in the Western markets, and basically they're just making their money in China and the rest of Asia.
Well, that's right, you know, and this is where we're looking at the global expansion. So many countries are going through recessionary phases, dropping interest rates, and these are all factors that are washing over the market. Cars are big sale value items, and you can see where the world's going as far as a slowdown on all phases.
Market strategist and auto analyst Peter McGuire, great to have you with us on the program.
Thank you.